All right, Shalom. I want to give our praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Okay, double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone. Blessing to the elect of Yashala and salutations and blessing to you, Akim, out there doing this truth and sincerity. Looking forward to getting out of this place, Babylon. Real quick lesson, man. Lesson I just been on my spirit. Kind of got the precepts that I want to say, but not all the way. I just read this and I lost it that fast. No, it was early after Enoch. Yeah. Okay. So pretty much a quick lesson, just believing that the Most High is real. On to some kind of just, when you down and out, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's part of knowing that the Most High is real. That's part of it. What did Job say? You know what I'm saying? Shall we receive good at the hand of the Most High and not evil? So you're going to have bad times. You're going to have good times. You're going to have rainy days. You're going to have sunny days, so to speak. That's just how it works. Okay, but I'm going to start it off with this. Hebrews 11:6. It says, but without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is. And, like we brought this out earlier on the highways, that's part of his name. Yah meaning he, and Hawah meaning to be, to exist. Okay? So you got to believe that he exists. All right? You got to believe that he's real. It says, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. Yeah, he, it is, first of all, he don't need you. But the fact that you think or know that you need him, you got to put in work, man. Okay, you have to put in work. This ain't no, you can't BS the Most High, basically. You know what I'm saying? He know if you on his side or not. He know your potential, and that's dangerous. Like the fact that he know your potential, and if you ain't living up to it, then he like, well, how can you say that you love me or this and that? That's why you gotta diligently seek him, man. All right. Let me see. No, it's in Sirach.
I got something.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, this is Sirach chapter 34, verse 14. Whoso feareth the Lord shall not fear nor be afraid, for he is his hope.
Go ahead.
It says, blessed is the soul of him that feareth the Lord, to whom doeth he look, and who is his strength.
Go ahead, break it down.
Yeah, man. So, who fears the Lord? If you fear the Lord, then you're not going to fear nobody else. There's nothing else to be afraid of, because he is everything. Mm-hmm. So what do you have to fear? You have nothing to fear if the Lord got your back. Okay, that's where you put your hope. That's where you download all your ambitions, everything that you ever wanted. You know what I'm saying? That's where you put into the Lord. And it says, blessed is the soul of him that feareth the Lord, to whom doeth he look, and to whom is his strength. Where you go when you need something, that little extra, where you need anything. When you need to wake up in the morning, that's who do it. When you got to go to sleep at night. When I give you an example. So the other day, everybody was gone, from the camp, and I was the last one at the house. But I had to hurry up and get to work too at that. But I didn't want to leave the house in that state. There was a couple of dishes needed to be washed, some cups needed to be thrown away. I took the time to throw it all away and to clean up the house a little bit. And then by the time I got to work, I'm like, all right, well, I'm probably a couple minutes late. I walked in, I was 4 minutes early. But that was the day that, remember, we said, man, it's only 7:30.
Yeah, like time was slow that day.
The Lord slowed the whole time down that day for us, man. It felt like. And because I didn't just do the nigga thing and say, well, I got to be to work, they'll take care of the house when they get there. And because I did the right thing and I washed, or cleaned up the house or whatever, you know what I'm saying? The Lord looked out for me. He got me to work on time. Why? Because I put my hope in there, man.
That happens.
That's where I look for my strength.
Man, like I'm saying, the Lord's real. It's been times where I should have been late to work. And I sent up a prayer. Like, let me make it on time. And in my mind, like he know what I means. You know what I'm saying? Whether I'm saying it in detail or not. But I read a story where a guy had the sun stay up for, I think, like an extra day and a half or something like that. Joshua, I believe it was. So it's like, hey, that can happen. If you can stop time, why can't it be slowed down? You know what I'm saying? And the Lord's so cold to where he can have everybody else on regular time and slow it down for you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Hey, the Lord bad, man. Go ahead.
Yeah. Verse 16. For the eyes of the Lord are upon them that love him, and he is their mighty protection.
That's what I'm gonna title this video. Love the Lord.
Just
love the Lord. Like,
says that he is their mighty protection and strong stay, a defense from heat and a cover from the sun at noon, a preservation from stumbling and a help from falling.
It's protection at the end of the day. It's protection. It's a covering. You know what I'm saying? You know, what's that shit when people be going to jail? They get I forget exactly what, protective custody.
Yeah, PC.
Yeah, that's, something to that effect. That's what it is. Okay, you got more of that?
No, that's it.
Okay, kind. So this is Sirach 2:11. It says, "For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in time of affliction." Now, the time of affliction is when you're going through something. All right? It doesn't matter what it is, but you going through something, period. And the reason why I wanted to get into this is based on the fact that, like I was saying, telling the brothers the other day, I was like, my mind just, I was there, but my mind was just everything. I was just drained, man. I was just completely drained. But the more I was thinking about negative shit, the more positive things my mind was converting to a positive attitude and positive energy, to where I started thinking about scriptures, and then I just, like, and I prayed. I was like, man, and not man, but I prayed to the Most High, like, get me out of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I said, I can't do this on my own. I felt I was in the sunken place type deal. Like, I said, I can't do this on my own. I prayed to get out. And then, like, a little bit after that, scripture still going through my head, and then bam, it just kind of hit me. You know what I'm saying? I was back, energized, back in a positive vibe, man. And I was just like, man, the Lord is, like, truly there. He's real. You know what I'm saying? It says, got a few more verses. It says, "Woe be to the fearful hearts and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth two ways. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not. Therefore shall he not be defended." So you gotta trust in the Lord. You gotta believe in the Lord in order for him to. It's just like when you was younger, somebody older than you mess with you. I'm gonna go call my big cousin. Like, you gotta believe that he can whoop this dude ass, because you're calling him for backup, for protection, to fight that battle for you, man. Okay, you're not gonna call your baby cousin. You know what I'm saying? It says, "Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will you do when the Lord shall visit you?" Because it tells you in Matthew, he's going to come at a time where you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Then what? All right, that's why you got to keep that patience, that endurance, that diligence.
That's why I say the Lord comes as a thief in the night.
You ain't going to even know when he coming. He's just going to pop up, It says, "They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word." And that word is capitalized, because that word is who? YAHAWASHI. The scriptures in the volume of the book, the comforter, man. That's who that word is. He said that. He said, "I am the word and the way of life," I believe it. Roughly paraphrasing. All right. "And they that love him will keep his ways." He comes in the volume of the book. So that is his ways. "They that fear the Lord will seek that which is well, pleasing unto him, and they that love him shall be filled with the law." That's all the Lord asks you to do, is fear him and keep his commandments.
That's the whole duty of man.
That's the whole duty. That's what's pleasing to him, man. All right? You're going to have your ups and you're going to have your downs. That's part of this fight, man. That's why the other scripture I had sitting up there, it said, give not thy mind over to heaviness. Don't dwell in that element.
Okay.
You know, that woe is me spirit. Fuck that. You're in it. You deal with it. How you got to deal with it. You pray to get out of it. You like some frankincense and myrrh. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you read some scriptures. Do a lesson. You know what I'm saying? That was the time I said, I'm just think about scriptures right now. You know what I'm saying? I was driving at the time, so it ain't like I could read. I'm going to think about scriptures right now. You know what I'm saying? And that mixed with prayer changed my whole attitude, man. He changed my attitude.
Okay.
Because it wasn't me. I was trying when I was around the bros. I'm like, I got to snap out of this shit. But I just couldn't. It says, they that fear the